What is up? What is cracking? Collective, it's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals in the building. I'm busy back, babies. And that's so point blank, period. Here to give a cut and dry message. Some of y'all need to hear right now. See, our most high is good. Remember that certain things may resonate for you, and then again, certain things may not. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you get any type of value out of this, if you get any type of inspiration out of this, if you get any type of resonation with this, if anything resonates for you at any point in time in this message, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share it out. Make sure you drop a comment for y'all girl. But this message is for people that might be going through a rough time right now, dealing with love, like when a feeling just comes over you and maybe things are not going in the right flow that it needs to go, dealing with love. Okay, maybe a lot of y'all want some type of peaceful resolution when it comes to love, like you just want somebody that can love you peacefully, you know what I'm saying? Or it's easy for you guys to just kiss and make up, right? Don't we love that when we just have somebody with us that we can just kiss and make up? Things are not difficult, things are not hard, things are not complicated, you know what I'm saying? And they don't run away from you when it's time to stay with you. A lot of us want somebody to stay with us even if things are not going right, instead of run away from us. So some of us might be thinking like, man, all right, well, if the other person can't give me love how I want them to give me love, I might just have to give me the love that I desire for myself. Or, man, if I love myself, how can that go wrong? How can, I disagree with that type of love? Some of us sometimes may be stuck at a crossroads, or maybe feel like, man, I'm just simply stuck at a crossroads. Maybe when it's dealing with a love connection, maybe when it's dealing with a work connection, maybe when it's dealing with a lot of things, it's just like, man, these feelings just come over me. Maybe you will be happy 1 minute with somebody, and then you will be breaking down like, man, I don't know if I'm happy right now with this person. But I really feel like things can be at a peaceful resolution. Things can be peaceful even if things don't go right with you and a business partner, if things don't go right with you and a friend, if things don't go right with you and a lover. Things can still be peaceful. You can still think about the good times, or sometimes you can just agree to disagree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love you, I care for you, I want to be with you, or I want to be there for you, or at the end of the day, I'm gonna still always be there for you, even if things are not just for you and me right now, right? Yeah. You might can tell somebody like, yo, whenever you need me, I'ma always be here. Whenever you need to call me, I'ma always be here, right? Because it's that mutual type of love. Like, we don't have to always leave on bad terms when it comes to dealing with people that we really did care about, that we really did have some type of connection with. But we can just be like, yo, I'm gonna just let bygones be bygones, right? Instead of becoming an opposition to this person, instead of becoming an enemy to this person, instead of, trying to make this person feel like less than, like they was never more than, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how you end it. How can I end this relationship? How can I end this connection? You know what I'm saying? With somebody that I really do care about, right? And I feel like for a while, or for a little while, you might be watching them, you might be spying on them, you might be stalking them. I feel like somebody here is watching, spying, or both of individuals may be watching and spying, you know what I'm saying? I also feel like what is meant to be will always be, no matter if it's good, if it's bad, whatever's meant to be will be. So if that person is meant for you, it will always be. You know what I'm saying? They will always be there to receive your love, So, man, I do feel like as well, just go for what you truly deeply want, right? When we think about love, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of spirits that may be involved with love, connections, right? It might be people telling you like, man, you should leave your lover, you shouldn't be with your lover. And then it's people that's telling you, yo, you should be with your lover, you should stick by your lover. But there is nobody that is literally inside of your connection. There is nobody literally feeling how you feel inside for this person, right? So it's always up to you to decide, right? And sometimes we just need a little break. Sometimes we need a little space. Sometimes we need enough room for us and the other person to decide, like, all right, is this best for us? What we've been doing, is this best for us? How we've been doing, is this best for us? You know what I'm saying? We may get stuck inside of the energy where we steady making excuses for ourselves, steady making excuses for the other person, ourselves, other people, or other people might be inside of the energy of making excuses as well. You know what I'm saying? Or other people might be coming to you and telling you, you making excuses. You making excuses for this person, right? So it's just like, relax more, or try your best to relax more. Everything doesn't have to end on a bad note. Even if things had ended on a bad note, talk to God about it. That's definitely what I would say. Or spend time with God about it. Or some of us are learning, just simply how to spend time more with God and talk about it with Him, right? As well. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, whatever God is bringing to you or want you to do, you will do it. And if it's being with this specific person, or if it's doing this job, you will get the job done, right? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? As well, and if you do have like somebody that maybe you can talk to, talk to them about it. But I would prefer you always talk to God about it, because like I said, everybody has, their story. It's your story, their story, and the truth, right? So, just take some time and think about the truth, right? As well. And if you want to talk about it to the person, if the person is more like mature and y'all can talk about it, definitely talk about it. Talk about the things that y'all are not understanding each other with. Like, man, you are just not understanding me, and I'm not just understanding you. You know what I'm saying? As well. And I hope that the person that you are talking to, that you're reaching out to, is able to have a adult conversation with you and like, look, all right, let's get some clarity here. Even if nothing happens, or even if we go our separate ways, let's just get some clarity here, right? As well. So yeah, and in the meantime, in between time, if you are sad about it, what I'm learning is that it just gives us time to work on ourselves. It gives us more time to go after certain goals. It just gives us time to think, right? Love is beautiful, but we can also put more love into ourselves. Like I said, I'm not an expert in any of these things. I'm learning these things myself, as well. So, yeah. But when you love somebody, you just are open. You're open to talk about it. You're open to do things that you wouldn't do normally. You open to making it work. And the only way you can make it work is if it's the other person is willing to make it work as well. If the other person is willing to put in the same amount of work as you willing to put in, you know what I'm saying? Or even more, right? And yeah. Some of y'all might even feel like you are connected to this person very intensely, or, y'all may have met somebody that you was like, man, I'm just so intense connection with them in that way, and you might be thinking like, man, okay, well, who am I going to do this with? Who am I going to do that with? Even if it's not that way, it's like, man, who am I going to do certain things with that you maybe had did with in the past? So it's like, man, you start thinking about those memories. And I feel like what's crazy is that we never think about those memories. We never think about the special memories, right? Until, you know, that person is gone, right? That person has left us. That person is not around. We are never grateful for what they did until they're not around anymore, when they're not in our energy anymore, you know? But we also got to think about the pain that they put on us as well, you know? But, man, if you going through this situation, or anybody else going through this situation, right? A friend, family, whoever, you know, it's all about, man, does the good outweigh the bad? Are we willing to make the good outweigh the bad? Does our love decree mean something? Is our love stronger than deceit? Is our love stronger than what we disagree on? So yeah, that's my message, and I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. I ain't an expert. I'm just learning too. I'll be busy back, baby. Peace.